One of the things that you'll do very frequently in computing technology is you will accept an assignment for a problem set. Now, each week there's a new problem set, and each week there's a unique GitHub code spaces set up to access that. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you how to accept the sign up link for a particular problem set, and I'm actually going to show you how to turn in that problem set and then look for the feedback, the instant auto grading feedback that you'll get, that will help guide you, give you feedback, and allow you to fix your errors before the due date. So we're going to start off in the Computing Technology homepage. And if we just look over here on the right-hand side, we see the menus. I'm going to go to the schedule. If we look over here in this column, this is the problem set column, and each of these little house symbols, these little house emojis, are a link to that week's problem set. You can also get to them from the links over here in the menu. So we're just going to open up the one for week 1 for Scratch. And what you'll see on these problem set links is usually there'll be more than one problem for you to solve. And you just click on the individual problem link and, follow the instructions. It's important to pay attention to the specifics. For example, this one has several attributes that your project must have for you to be able to get full points for the project. Now, each week also we'll have a link for the turn-in at the top. Here I'm just going to control click that and open it up in a new tab. Wait for it to open. Now, usually you'll get a screen that asks whether you want to accept the assignment. And of course you want to click yes, accept the assignment. That allows you to get to this page. Now there are 2 links here on this page. One of them is a link to GitHub. This second section indicates that it's tied to a particular account. In this case, the account is the one for our module. And then this last section over here is the name of the repo. And you can see that it's Homework 1, it's Scratch, and then it has my personal GitHub account name. And when you click it, it will have your personal GitHub account name. So it's a separate repo. It's just for you. You can read and write all you want to it. Because it lives in the module repo, one thing you can't do is delete it. Okay, just so you know that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the repo. We're just going to have a peek at it. This is just a normal repository. I might be tempted to save this link in a bookmark or however you like to save your links. Then we're going to go and open the code spaces. This takes a few seconds to spin up. When I say spin up, what's happening is that there's an image file. We call these kinds of files image files, that contains instructions about what operating system I want to use and what tools that I might have prescribed for this particular problem set. In this case, it's a Linux environment, and there really aren't any programming tools, but Python is installed. The reason Python's installed for the Scratch project is because the autograder runs on Python. Now, if you just read this, you're going to do for this assessment, if you read the instructions, all the programming on the Scratch website is where you'll be working. And then you'll download a file, and the instructions say to name that file project.sb3, and then click commit changes. Now you'll see that this already has a project. I've already tested this project, and I'm just going to delete that project file. And then I'm going to save the changes. And put in a commit message and then hit commit and push. The reason I deleted that project file, I'm going to go back to the files now, is that I want to just show you how easy it is to upload your project file, and the easiest way to do it, I'll just demonstrate for you so you can see it on the screen. So just give me a moment to navigate to where I've got my project file. If you see here, I've just got that file saved here on my computer. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to drag it right over. And there it is. It copies there. Now I get a GitHub update. I'm going to put a commit message. Then I'm going to commit and push. And when I do that, what I can do is I'm going to go back to the website and I'm going to control click refresh. See this little pending button? That means that the autograder is starting to work. We can see my project. We can see my message add project. I'm just going to click on that. What I really want to click on is actions. And we see a couple of messages here. You always are interested in what the top message is. We can see that when I deleted my project, I got a red X because the autograder said, hey, wait, there's nothing to grade here. You don't get any points. And then when I added the project, I get a green check. Now, you only get the green check if everything is 100% correct. So if you have a week that has, let's say, 3 or 4 problems, you won't get a green check until all of the problems are uploaded and all of them are 100% correct. And you get feedback by clicking on the topmost one, clicking on the topmost message, and then the run grader message for the Scratch week. The run grader is the part that evaluates those different attributes that your script must have to get 100%. So it's 6 out of 6 for this one. The other autograders look a little different to this, and they're longer because many of the problem set weeks have more than one problem, but they're similar. You'll be able to find it, and if you have any trouble, you can just let us know in class. That really is all there is to it, and that's all I have to say about that.